welcome. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. It seems to always happen that I'm in the shop all by myself to do the close up and try and get here on time for 5 o'clock, but it's okay. We've gotten there and that's all that matters. I've got a few people on, so welcome everyone. Hi Deborah, hi Marion, hi Carolyn, how are you? Bit warmer day today, isn't it? It's so funny, the weather. I know we're supposed to be getting about 30s next week, which I'm not ready for. I will 100% admit I am not ready for summer. Hi Sharon, how are you? So how's everyone's week been? Have you done anything exciting or have you got news to share? I'm just trying to think. The only thing that I think I have, which is not a lot, is we've just been looking for another car for my husband. So we've got a few trailers and he has a RAV4, but it really doesn't tow anything with the trailers very well. So he's had to look for a new car. We did find one down in Ballarat last weekend and we went down and said, yeah, we'll buy it. Unfortunately, that owner decided that he was going to put the price up by $3,700 after we shook on it. And yeah, I just wasn't prepared to sort of pay that extra once he'd had it advertised for a certain price. So that fell through, but my husband went up to Swan Hill today and he's found a car. So yay, it's done, which is super good. Hi Sue, how are you? Adam says it's on special. He says everything's on special, Marion. Hi Wendy. So nice to have you all here. All right, so yeah, finally, I think that will be crossed off our list this weekend. I think we'll pick it up this weekend, so that's really good. It's a second-hand, what's it called? Ford Everest. So, yeah, with lots of great power to pull the trailer and everything as well, so which is great. Sharon said she got her OnStage at home box today. Yay! So did I, Sharon. You know, I've seen lots of demonstrators get it throughout, even last week. And I've been waiting. I actually have been waiting on an order from Stamping Up as well. That took so long to get here. But yeah, it was really good. So let me know, for those that are watching, OnStage at Home is a demonstrator-only event. Stampin' Up do virtually every year, and it's coming up not this weekend, the following weekend. So that's gonna be fun. I'm not actually going to be here for it. I'll have to watch the replay. We're going to our daughter's place, so I sort of miss out, but you know, it's all recorded, so I don't really quite miss out. And yeah, I got the box. So anyone that took the starter kit deal that was offered last month with the 35% more product or 35% off your starter kit also got a free ticket to OnStage at home. And yeah, I think it's going to be good. So I do have, I've actually got it behind me. I do have it here. So if you're interested to see what's inside it, let me know. I can go through it with you. But yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any product in it, as in stamp sets or something really fun. I wish they would do that. I know we've done that previously, but that's what I get excited about. Carolyn said Ford Everests are awesome. Yeah, the one that we went and test drive last Sunday, or Saturday, no, it was last Saturday, was really good. So yeah, I think we're going to be a happy camper with it. My brother-in-law actually had one a few years ago and he loved it, and I thought he was silly to get rid of it for a Ranger, but anyway. Oh, Deborah got hers 2 weeks ago. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay, so people get them at all different times. I'm just glad that it's here before OnStage starts. That's probably the most important thing. Yay. So does anyone have anything going on this week or since last week, since we last spoke? Marion says she's busy colouring her garden meadow stamp set and wash the dog. Awesome. Did you do Riley as well? My dog Riley's been over at Mum's place, so and she needs a bath. Sue's looking forward to the long weekend. I know. I'm super excited that we've got a public holiday coming up. I do love Victoria for their public holidays. Right. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. I'm so glad that you've come to the channel to see me tonight. I've got quite a bit to show you, so we might pop straight into it. Leave your comments there. I'll come back to the comments and keep reading them as we go, so please don't go quiet on that end. But I just wanted to show you a few different things that are happening that I've got going on for November. So it's November already, which is absolutely crazy, but it's gonna be Christmas before we know it. But last Sunday's Tracy's challenge was to do something spooky, which it was Halloween, so it was actually on Halloween day. The ladies could choose anything that they want, whether they wanted to just choose spooky colours or something like that. But I wanted to share this little treat holder, which I think I'm going to make a Christmas one as well because it's such a great idea. This is the Tricks and Treats bundle, and we've got the glow-in-the-dark paper as well as the glow-in-the-dark embellishments, and this is actually cut from the largest deckled circle die which is in the mini catalogue, and I've created a little treat holder, and it does fit a, you could actually fit quite a few different things inside, but for me I have a little Freddo in there and I'm trying to hold back a sneeze. I don't know, how's everyone's hay fever going? Mine is absolutely crazy. I am double dosing 24-hour tablets because the farmers are out on their tractors and harvesters and doing everything else. And with the wind, my hay fever is so bad. People who don't even have hay fever are having trouble the last couple of months. So if I sneeze, I'm gonna, sorry, because it's just gonna happen. So yeah, this was my Tracy Sunday challenge for this week. There is a video here on YouTube if you would like to see how I created it. But I think I will do a Christmas version because it's a great little treat idea. I don't know how well chocolates are going to go in summertime. We've had some warm weather the last couple of days and we're starting to get into the no chocolate time. But Marion's got itchy eyes. Yep. Yeah, I've got itchy nose, I've got the headache. We've got it all going on. Carolyn says the hay fever's been off the tap with the dust and wind. Yeah, I think that's what's really shocking is just how dusty it is, and that wind is typical for our time, like in September, October. It's always windy here, but yeah, it's definitely worse than it's been for a while. What else will I show you? So last weekend we did a team get together, and the theme was for our mini catalogue we did a shoebox swap. So if you're not familiar what a shoebox swap is, everyone brings card kits for everyone that's attending, and we create a card using your card kit. So we've actually quite funnily chose a couple of bundles or projects that are very, very similar. So it's funny to see that, but I've got a couple to show you, which is just amazing. So I'll start off with mine, and this is actually, let me just get the set down. So it's the set that we're using tonight. Oh, my desk has got stuff everywhere. The Joy of Noel, which has a suite. There's actually 2 bundles in this suite. Beautiful DSP, which we're also using on tonight's card. This, I think, is just amazing. I love this bundle. And that was my card here, which is cute. Let me show you the one Sandy did, which is also using that same suite. She's paired up the Merry Melody embossing folder and that gorgeous DSP. And you can see embossed Noel. Lots of metallics, lots of prettiness. So that was her card that we created. So we all created these same cards. Then we had Marion chose, and I have no idea. Marion, what is that stamp set that we used? And we watercolored it. So fun to do. Anyway, and then we have Rachel's card, which is a double easel fold. Let me set it up. Using the Very Cute suite. Is this not so pretty? So let me show you inside as well. So it sort of folds down and you have this, but you've got the extra sparkle, and then it actually folds flat as well to go inside a card, and that's the front. And this is on the Very Cute, Berry Christmas Memories and More cards and envelopes. So it was really, really pretty. Yes, Deborah says sign up for OnStage 2024, starts 14th of November. So for that, you have to be a demonstrator. It is a demonstrator only event. And for all my demonstrator friends out there that have never been to a in-person event, I highly recommend it. Honestly, so much fun. You get to swap if you want to do swaps with fellow demonstrators, networking. You get to meet Stampin' Up staff from the home office. You get to see new products. We'll see the new catalogue. It is going to be fantastic, and it's in Melbourne. So if you're down this way, it's not far to go. It's a 3-day event. Well, actually, it's a two and a bit day event, and yeah, it's going to be so fun. I'm hoping to get some of my team members to come and join in. I've still got my fingers crossed, and I'm still working on them. Always with me stamp set. Okay, so Marion said that this one here is the Always With Me stamp set, which is so nice with our watercolouring. And then Judith did, so she die cut with the cracker dies using some of the Berry Christmas DSP, some just cardstock, and then she used the Merry Bold and Bright suite for some little Christmas lights, and they've all got different things on them. So we've stamped some, we've used some DSP, some gorgeous ribbon. How cute are these? And she even brought us lollies to put inside them. So we all got to make 4 little crackers that can sit perfectly on our Christmas table, or actually make a really nice gift out for people as well. And Rachel sent through one of these for all of us, so a really nice little biscuit to eat. I wanted to keep them because I wanted to show you. And Sandy also sent in a little gift for our table, and she made this gorgeous little box, and she put some chocolates in there. I ate the chocolates because they're yummy bauble chocolates, and I like them. So, but isn't this gorgeous? So this is just a the stylish shaped circle die, and she's created the top from our DSP. So really, really pretty. So there, that was a shoebox swap with my INKY Stampers team. That's the second one we've had now, both from the annual catalogue and the mini catalogue. So much fun. It was nice to see, you know, different styles, different fun fold cards that we all created. And yeah, I plan to do, we do a monthly get together each month, but we're doing quarterly get-togethers as well, just as, you know, a fun team event, so we can get crafty, can have a little fun together and create a nice little good friendship circle as well. Yeah, Caroline, I'm really bummed that you missed it as well, because I know you were looking forward to it. So you said that you worried that just because you're going by yourself, don't, because there'll be a lot of people going by themselves. You meet up with people and, you know, you'll meet lifelong friends, I promise you. You know, I'm going, so you can come and meet up with us, sit with us, whatever you like, you know, and then, you know, until you get comfortable. So if you want to come and sit with us, absolutely fine. We would love to have you. Oh, thank you, everyone. Yeah, so great little shoebox swaps that we did. So that was a lot of fun. All right. So I've shown you Tracy's Sunday Challenge. I have also taken part with the Global Monthly Video Hop again for this month for November. The theme for this month was monochromatic. So let me show you the card that I created. Now, we're Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. So you've got lots of different places in the world. There's Netherlands, France, we've got Scotland, US, lots and lots of different places. I think there's even Canadian, there's New Zealand are all part of it. And it's a video hop. So if you go over to my video in YouTube, in the description, there is all the links for everyone else's videos, and there's tons of inspiration there. So please, please, please go over, have a look. Make sure as you watch them, you leave a comment, you give them a thumbs up, and maybe subscribe if you enjoy their video. I know they all appreciate that as well. But yeah, I've used the Earthen Textures bundle, which is a new bundle for me. I put off actually purchasing it, but I've seen so many wonderful projects and cards created with it that I just had to get it. And I really love how this one turned out. So using the Moody Mauve, which is one of my favorite ink colors, and just playing around with the color. I've used a little bit of white there as well, but a really beautiful card. Lots of texture, lots of layering there. So you can check that one out here on YouTube. Now with the new month, we have a new host code. So if you are purchasing through me using the host code, please use that one. I've got some great benefits for anyone who's shopping with me in November. So we have the November tutorial bundle that will go out to everyone via email who purchases with me using the host code. There's actually 52 projects this month with this tutorial bundle, which is really quite amazing. You will see my card next week, which is I'll be showing off the new tutorial bundle card. So that is available. Just know as well that both bundle tutorials, this one, the monthly tutorial, as well as the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, they go to my team members every month, absolutely free, just for being part of my team. And also with November, we have a new Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. We're focusing on the Berry Christmas suite, which I absolutely love. This is such a fun little suite to create some cards with. This tutorial bundle has 12 tutorials in it, some with videos, some without, but all full color photos, all the instructions, all the measurements that you need. And if you spend $100 in my online store, you can get this tutorial bundle as well as the other one and the handmade project that we're making today, absolutely free just for shopping with me. Also, you can, if you live outside of Australia, you can purchase this bundle or the November tutorial bundle from my blog. So if you want to pop over there, you can purchase it. It's an instant download. So once you've paid for it via PayPal, it will take you to the drive, which you can download and print the whole tutorials, which is always, you know, great to have on hand. And I tell you what, you are going to get lots of inspiration from both of those bundles. The November bundle has a great variety of different products that are current. So it could be from the annual catalog, could be from the mini catalog, but you can also just switch out you know, the DSP or the colors, or, you know, even the stamp set. you can also be able to sort of change things around to what you would like, so which is always great. So before we get over to my customer appreciation card for November, I'm just going to check my comments. And can you hear my sinuses are huge at the moment. Hi Glenda, how are you? Deborah says she's looking forward to meeting everyone. I know, it's always so much fun meeting new friends. It's the best. And it was funny because quite a few years ago I had someone come over to me, and it was so weird because they'd been watching me for a while, and it was like it was just out of this world, because for me, I don't feel that, you know, I'm special at all, and she made me feel so special. And yeah, it was just amazing. So it's nice to meet people who enjoy watching me as well. I'm not huge in any way, so please, you know, if you are going, please come and say hello. I'm just going to grab a tissue, one sec. Yes, Sue, absolutely. Just do it. You will have a ball, I promise you. Yeah, Deborah says the first one's always the hardest. Yeah, you'll find like-minded people. We're all the same, so you'll have an absolute ball. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yeah, a lot of lovely blues for November. Yep. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. I am special. I know I'm special to some people, but I don't feel that, you know, I'm a big time person, is what I meant. But yeah, thank you. All right, so let me show you the card that I'll be sending out to all my customers this month purchasing through me. Isn't this gorgeous? I honestly don't think that that embossing of the gold on the cherry cobbler comes out so well on the camera. It certainly didn't come out when I took my photo, but oh my goodness, in person, this is an amazing card. So that's what we're going to be creating. I'm going to pop the camera down. I'll show you the supplies that we'll be using, and we'll get crafting. I think I've talked long enough. Sorry for that noise. So we are using the Joy of Noel bundle. This is a great bundle. Like I said, there are 2 bundles in this suite. I actually don't have the other one, but it is a really nice one. I'm just trying to think. I'll show it to you in the catalogue. So it's the Joy of Christmas Suite, page 28 to 31. We're also using this beautiful, joyful 12x12 specialty paper. So this is the bundle we're using. And then the other bundle is called Christmas Classics bundle, which has, you know, so sorry guys. Don't want to sound like I'm underwater all the time. So it's better just to get rid of it. All right. Yeah, so here we have the Christmas Classics bundle, page 31. So this joyful 12x12 paper, specialty paper, it's got gold foiling on them. Oops. There's 4 designs, 2 sheets of each design, or maybe 3. No, there's 4. And just the other one here. Let me grab that out. So lots of gold foiling, which is so pretty. We're using this design here. Honestly, has anyone used this DSP? Because I don't know how to use this sheet. This one has me stumped. But I do need just a little scrap, so I'm going to grab that, move these out of the road. We're using basic white thick cardstock. As well as cherry cobbler cardstock. And I don't believe I have the dimensions on my blog, but I do have them here, so I might just tell you the dimensions as we're using them, and if I get time this afternoon after I get off, I'll go over to my blog and make sure those dimensions are there. We are using the gold out of the silver and gold ribbon combo pack. Now this is an online exclusive, so it's not in the catalogue, but you can find it online, and it has that beautiful silver one as well. So you get the two, which is perfect for Christmas. Can't go wrong with your metallics at Christmas. And yeah, so those are the supplies that we're going to need. I'm going to start off with, move these out of the road, the basic white thick card base. So this is half a piece of A4, folded in half, or scored and then folded and burnished, like so. We're actually going to be working on our matting piece of basic white, and this is thick again. So this measures 4 by 5 and 5/8 of an inch. And we have a strip of the DSP. This measures 1/2 inch by 5 and 5/8. We have a piece of cherry cobbler, which is 1/2 inch by 5 and 5/8. So it's just going to line along there. I've also got just a scrap of cherry cobbler. So you're going to need a piece of 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 for your sentiment, and then another piece of 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 for our die cutting, or just use your scraps, because this is a really great way of using those scraps up. So let's move these to the side. I just want to make sure, because we're going to be stamping these image in the background, I'm actually just want to make a little mark. I have no idea where all my pencils have gone, so I'm just going to use my scoring tool here to make a little mark, so I know basically where those borders finish, and then we can do a little bit of stamping. So I'm using this smaller, I've already got it on blocks because I've tried to be a little bit organised. So we're using the Noel, the Joyous, and then this one here out of the 2 hollies. So there's a larger version and a smaller version. And we're going to stamp and emboss with the gold, just so it's sticking out along the edge or the border there. So because we are embossing, I'm going to grab my embossing buddy. Otherwise I'll end up with bits of gold flecks everywhere. And what we're going to do is, I just want to stamp this 3 times down the side there. Like so. And then our little die cuts, our cherry cobbler die cuts, are actually going to stick out in between each one of those. Let's grab, it's only the beginning of the month and I want to keep my November host code for a little bit of the month. So I'll just do a scrap paper down. And one last one. Just down the bottom. Okay. I'm using the gold from the Metallics collection of embossing powders. Looks like I'm running low. I've probably stamped over a little bit too far on this one, but it'll be fine. I'm going to move this to the side. Then we're going to bring in our scrap piece of cherry cobbler. Again, I'm going to use my embossing buddy. We're going to emboss the Noel. And this you stamp once, you die cut once, and then you end up with four letters that you can pop down any way you like. And there's gorgeous detailing in this lettering. Which you would probably see more if I'd done it on maybe on the white, basic white cardstock, but I really wanted to keep with the two colours of cherry cobbler and keep it all nice like that. So I'm just going to add my heat tool and dry that until it becomes nice and melts and goes nice and bright and shiny. Which it really doesn't take long at all. Sorry, Glenda, what are you asking? Is it bold and in your face? That is so elegant, isn't it? We're also going to do our basic white thick. Oh, the gold DSP. Yes, I think so. With it's like a wood design. I think you'd have to maybe use smaller bits of it. You wouldn't be able to use a large sheet. But the other paper in that pack is gorgeous. I especially like the musical notes in the cherry cobbler. That's really pretty. And we've been very lucky this holiday catalogue. There's lots of metallics, a lot of specialty foiled paper, which I think make very easy cards. When they're so pretty. Yeah, this top one is over way too far because I don't know how I'm going to go with my Joyous getting that in there, but we'll see. So we have our two stamps embossed. Sorry, just grabbing another tissue. Oh, there you go. Marianne's got the idea of maybe using it as a treat box for crackers or for the table. You know, I think that would look really nice, Marianne, especially if you toned it down with some some cardstock around it. That would look really nice. So I'm just going to pop the card out of the road a minute. Let's bring in our die cutting machine. We're going to do some die cutting. So we need our Noel. And then also those twiggy branches. I know they'll have a name, but I've got no idea what they would call them. I'm going to die cut that twice. I got new cutting blades, cutting acrylic, these things the other day as well. Acrylic plates, that's what they're called. another one. Now, I highly recommend if you're embossing or you're die cutting anything out of the foil paper, which because there is so much in the catalogue, I recommend making sure you've got new plates, or newer than those, because what it'll actually do is it'll leave indents from the plates onto your foil. It will transfer through, so make sure you have just maybe at least the top plate, a brand new one just for your foil, because you don't want to go to all that trouble. And you know, the expensive foil's a little bit more expensive than your DSP or anything else. You want to make sure that it's not damaged in any way. So there's a couple of just pokey through pieces. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's bring in our card base piece. So before we add our layers here, we are going to just pop in our little die cut pieces. Let's just pop it all together, make sure it looks all right. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. So I'm just going to glue them down with some liquid glue. And this just breaks down our embossing, brings the colour in a little bit. And then I'm going to grab in the DSP and our cherry cobbler little side piece. And I didn't cut either of these pieces down. Actually, this one's probably pretty much spot on, but my DSP I didn't cut all the way down. It's at 6 inches. And that way I can just trim from the back and know that it'll go from the top to the bottom without any issues. There we go. So if I look at the Joyous, yeah, that's going to be over the top. Bugger. Maybe I can move it down a little. Let's see. Oops, I'll pop that up a little bit. Sorry, that was out of view for you. Maybe I'll just stamp straight over the embossing. It'll be fine. We'll see what it looks like. Oh, okay, cherry cobbler ink. Now we actually have in the catalogue quite a bit of real red ribbon, but there's no cherry cobbler this holiday season, which I'm a little bummed about, because I will say cherry cobbler is, you know, a great go-to colour for Christmas. But anyway, you might just have to colour in with your stamping blends. So I'm going to glue these ones down as well. You could pop them up if you wanted to. I'm just going to glue them down. Oh, my nose is not going to stop running. I was actually thinking I might have gotten away with hay fever symptoms this year, because My hubby, who never gets hay fever, has been suffering a little bit of hay fever for the last month or two. And I thought I wasn't too bad. And I thought, well, maybe I've finally gotten used to the pollens and everything in the air. But there's been a lot of people in the area that don't have hay fever. They've been brought up around the area, never had hay fever before, and they've been suffering over the last couple of months. So there's definitely something in the air. But yeah, my hay fever kicked in last month, so unfortunately I haven't, well, I thought I'd maybe gotten out of getting hay fever altogether. So I'm just using my block just to pop down on those letters. That will help keep it in place. With our Tombow mono-purpose glue, there's a bit of wiggle room when you're gluing, so which is really good if you need to move it. But it does just take, you know, a few seconds for it to be adhered down. So that looks really good, doesn't it? But a little plain. So by popping that ribbon in, that's going to help to add that extra sparkle. And I'm going to do the cheap method. So turning it over, I'm going to add some tear and tape to the back here. And this is a great way of not using a ton of ribbon. So I'm just going to add some top and bottom. Oh, Carolyn says she's grown out of it. Oh. How long ago, Carolyn? Is there still chance for me to grow out of it? It is so funny because I do not get hay fever in any other state except for Victoria and South Australia. And we've lived all around Australia. And those are the only two states that I suffer hay fever from. Mine is definitely grasses. It's not flowers or anything like that. But, yeah, terrible here in Victoria. So I've just, you've only used a small amount of ribbon. I'm also going to add just a little bit of tear and tape over the top. That's going to secure that ribbon down really well. So it's not going to lift up. And then we have that. Let's bring in that other card so you can see. And we'll turn that over so you don't have to look at that either. And then we're just going to do a little bow as well. So with this ribbon, one side is definitely the right side, and then we have a different side with sort of like very vanilla down the middle, which would really be great if you used very vanilla on your card. I'm going to try and make my bow so I don't see that very vanilla side. Which honestly is so much harder when you're on camera than if I wasn't. But we'll make it work. We don't need a big bow. That's cute. There we go. So, nice little bow. And I'm just going to pop that down here on that ribbon with a glue dot. And I'm also going to add just a glue dot underneath. See how this is lifting a little bit? By popping a little glue dot underneath, that's going to stop it from popping up and securing it down. Let's do that in the middle, like so. And then I'm going to pop another one over the top to pop down our little bow. Very traditional colours with this. Okay, so we're not finished. And I don't know how well you'll see it. Can you see the little berries are coloured in? What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Cherry Cobbler ink. And then, of course, it doesn't have enough sparkle. we're going to add a little bit of sparkle with the Winker Stella. So I'm just going to colour these little berries in with the Cherry Cobbler ink and some Winker Stella, so it'll give it a nice little pop of colour, as well as some sparkle. And I'm sort of doing this because this means that I won't have to add any embellishments down, so I won't have to put any gems or anything like that. I think, you know, you've got your sparkle, you've got your shine, you've got a bit of colour. So really the only dimension you've got is your bow. Certainly if you didn't want to put a bow there, you could add some embellishments. And honestly, I probably should have done this before putting the bow down, but it's not really in the road. It'll be fine. So a couple more, and I'll show you up close that sparkle and shine. So I just keep one of these microfiber cloths in my craft room. Just make sure you get rid of any of that ink from your Winker Stella. And even if you're doing watercolouring, you want to get rid of any of the ink in there before you pop it away. Sorry, another tissue break. Oh, okay, Carolyn, did you think I thought I'd grown out of it? Yeah, I was sort of hoping. Not the case. Yeah, that's probably it too, Marion. I probably did speak too soon. I thought I'd gotten lucky and done well. So we're going to pop this up with some some dimensionals. I should have known better when my husband had the symptoms. But it's just crazy because he never gets it, and yeah, he's been suffering for quite a while now. Anyway, all right, so just a quick recap with this card. This is my customer appreciation card for November, so any customers purchasing through my online store in November using the host code, which is just there. It's also in the description of this video, so if you need it, it is there as well. You'll also receive the bundle tutorial for the month of November, which has 52 projects. Yeah, 52 huge projects. So lots and lots of inspiration there. Oh, this is so good. And I'm going to stamp inside as well because we can. Now, there is a link to my store in the description of the video as well, so you don't have to go trying to find my online store. It is all linked there. Okay, so let's stamp Noel on the inside, and I'm also going to grab that branch, and we'll stamp one of those in there as well. Like so. Oh, pretty. Very pretty. All right. Yeah, no nudie runs tonight. Absolutely, Sue. All right. So there we have it. Beautiful Noel card from the Joy of Noel suite and the bundle. Love this one. You'll actually see a few more projects coming out with this bundle. I've sort of gone on a bit of a rampage with it. Yeah, so there we have it. I'll be back next Thursday with the bundle tutorial card. So come back and join me at 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And yeah, if you need the supplies, you can grab them in my online store. If you're looking at purchasing the starter kit, you want to get your supplies for your discount, you can join my team, the INKY Stampers. We have an amazing time together, and there's no better time to join as right now and get your discount. What else? Yeah, if you've enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love it if you left me a comment, whether you're watching the live or the replay. Thank you everyone that has been watching live. I really appreciate you guys tuning in each week. You make my job really easy when you're chatting a lot. Oh, thank you everyone. Love the holly branches. Yeah, thanks Marion. They are really pretty. All right. Tracy's Sunday Challenge is still on till next Sunday, so you can join in with this week's challenge, but there will be a new one on Sunday, so you can check that out via my social media. And yeah, I'll speak to you all really soon. Have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. Yeah, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.